of people who feel that they have no other alternative but to exhibit this behavior in our country. No other option. When you have nothing to lose, you have nothing to lose. And then on the right of our side of the screen, in the seat of political power, not far from the White House, a fire raging, firefighters on the scene. And we have, since this all, I should say, and I want to make sure that is clear, since all of this chaos broke out this evening, no call for calm, Americans coming together, we are all one.
Now,
Not that I've heard
il y a
of.
des situations comme
I
on dit
sure
là
would
qu'on
like
est
to
là
hear that.
aux États-Unis.
I sure would like to hear that we are all Americans and we all need to stick together.
On doit
We all need to come
marcher pour
together.
un bagage.
Because if we can't
Allez.
live together as Americans, then what do we have? Do we even have a country anymore? This is unbelievable what is happening here. Unbelievable. From west to east, east to west. I have shown you pictures of just about every major city in this country.
Wow.
From Los Angeles to New York,
Regardez.
to Seattle,
Mettez
to
du feu,
Philadelphia,
volez
to
bagage
Chicago,
moun.
to Minneapolis, Miami, all over. When did this country get out of control? When did we lose control of this country? When did we cease to be a country, a group of people who wanted to at least live together in spite of the differences? Because of our differences. Isn't that the whole reason for the thing? That we are here because we are different? That we're supposed to try this grand experiment? And let's not forget, if anyone is judging this, I'm not judging this, I'm just wondering what is going on, because we were supposed to figure out this
J'ai
experiment
dit, il ne va plus juger ça.
a long time ago.
Mais-
Our country was started because this is how the Boston Tea
Bagay
Party
yo red nan moment là.
rioting.
Ça c'est peut-être raison
So
yo
do not get it
peut-être
twisted
yo
and think
touye
that, oh, this is something
Nen
that
noir,
has
c'est ça mon
never
yo
happened before, and then this is so
décidé faire.
terrible, and where are we, and
Regardez.
these savages and all of that. This is how this country was started. But we
Regardez,
thought that we had at
regardez.
least figured it out and gotten beyond that, where we could live together in some sort of democracy. But this is not democracy. This is not democracy. This is, quite frankly, anarchy. And so far, silence. I've heard from the great John Lewis tonight. I've heard from some of the leaders who've called in. Hey, listen, I've heard from Senator Kamala Harris. I've heard from Ilhan Omar. I've heard from some Democratic leaders. I would love to hear from some Republican leaders. Please call in and talk to me. I want to hear what you have to say about this. I really do. I want to hear what the president has to say. I really do. I want to hear from everyone. But so far, I have heard nothing. And you know who I also want to hear from? I want to hear from. This is who I want to hear from, and I'm going to call people out, because a lot of these young people, not all young people are out there looting and rioting. We heard from young people who are out there because they're upset about what's happening in their country. And they are taking the lead, stepping into the void, and fighting for what's right. They're sick and tired. But yet, the people who have made it, many of them who are of color, and white folks as well, they are these young people who put themselves on the line. They have nothing. They're not wealthy. They're poor kids. A lot of them who are out there. But a lot of people I ask to come on this show to talk about this, wealthy celebrities, wealthy political people. I can't do it. I'm mad. I don't want people to see me mad. It might hurt my business. Or I'm so upset that I have to go to my country house and I just can't do it. Where are you? Why aren't you fighting for these young people? If you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? If you are a millionaire or a gazillionaire or a movie star or a politician and you don't step up now, when the hell are you going to do it? Stop making excuses. What are you worried about? If you have made gazillions of dollars and you are rich and you have established, why are you afraid of what someone else is going to think about you and your anger? That it's going to hurt your business or your reputation or your, I hate this word, this drives me crazy, your brand, quote unquote. I hate that. You are your brand. Step up, people. Step up, Black Hollywood. Come on. Get out there and come on CNN or wherever. I don't care where you go. You can go on Fox News. You can go on MSNBC. You can go on ABC, CBS. I don't care where you go. But get out there and talk about this. Get on social media. Beyonce released a message. You can't? You can't step up and talk about the injustices. You can't step up for these young people who are out there who are mad. If you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? Where's the Black leadership? I want to hear from everyone. I want to hear from the former president. I want to hear from the former first lady. And I already said I want to hear from the current president. I want to hear from the current president. I want to hear a message of hope. What do we do? I am a cable news anchor, and I am trying to figure out what we do. I cannot be the only person, the only voice who are calling for people to come together and who's calling for peace. Look at this. Are you watching, America? Are you watching? Do you see this? Can you please help me? Can you? The time is now. Go to break.
Uh-oh, there you go. Slow slicing fruits, veggies, and those stinky items that bring you to tears. But not anymore. Introducing NutriChopper, the compact handheld speed slicer that cuts up to 10 times quicker than a knife. Watch. You can have one slice or 10 perfect slices at once. Amazing! You can just julienne, or you can bundle slice julienne sticks at lightning speed. With NutriChopper, you can slice the entire onion, or mince a mound of onions and never have time for tears. Why slice a single apple wedge when you can wedge it all in one snap? NutriChopper comes with the razor-sharp interchangeable stainless steel blades you need to make all of the cuts you want, and all incredibly quick. Chop thick slices, chop thin slices, chop cubes, chop sticks, and wedge whole fruits and